Hey,
Nick!
What are you doing here? Everybody is looking for you. We're like out of our minds worried.
We?
Yeah, I care about you, Maggie.
No, you don't. Nobody does.
You know that's not true. Come on.
Do I? My mother left me. The man who I thought was my father isn't. And you? You haven't been able to look at me since we made love here.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I don't want your pity.
Look, it's not pity. I want us...
What are you trying to say, Nick?
I'm saying that I have not been able to stop thinking about you since we were together.
Nick?
Hey.
Hey. Did you find Maggie?
I've been looking for hours. Nothing.
Where could she be?
You know, she could have skipped town by now.
No. Well, you can't give up, all right? Maggie was a mess after finding out Kath isn't her dad. I mean, there's no telling what she might do. We have to track her down.
Sophia, I just don't know if I should be the one.
Why would you say that?
You were lost until you found me.
Hey, how was your nap?
Oh, it was wonderful. I had this wonderful dream that you and I were riding our horses, and we were in a meadow filled with wildflowers, and the breeze was very gentle, and it was blowing through my hair and on my face. And it reminded me of a time long ago when you and I used to sneak away from Daddy's stables and ride together, remember?
Well, it's nice you're having good dreams. It's probably because Victoria's home.
You know, seeing her again made me realize all over how important my family is to me and how I have to hold everybody who's dear to me very close.
You know, you ought to tell that dream to Dr. Wellfleet.
I don't need a psychiatrist, Michael.
He's going to be able to help you.
You're the only one that can help me.
Wait a minute, I can't help you. Not especially if you won't be honest with me.
I have been.
No, Donna, you haven't been. There was an envelope with Courtney Evans' scarf in it and a piece of Charlene's raincoat, incriminating evidence that disappeared from your hospital room when you disappeared. Now, I'll tell you what. You want to hand that envelope over to me right now. I'll believe anything you want to tell me.
Rita's not here.
I know. That's all right. I wanted to talk to you. Did you get the papers from the lawyers about the divorce?
Yeah, I got them.
Why?
It just kind of bothered me.
Oh, really?
Well, I'd be lying if I said that they didn't. I mean, it does represent the end of our marriage.
Well, I don't know why this would upset you, John. Seems to me like you're getting everything you wanted.
Don't you have a paper to run, Jake?
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, it's just that you took all that time off when you came to meet us in London, and now you haven't left my side since we've been back.
I don't intend to either.
I mean, I don't need a bodyguard, you know. I mean, you have a security system that's better than Fort Knox.
Well, that's good. I just think I like keeping an eye on you.
Stephen is making a model, actually, and I was wondering if you could give him a hand. You know me, I'm all thumbs.
Well, I'm not much of the mechanical type, but I'll see if I can go glue the wings on.
Hi, this is Vicki Hudson. I'm going to the airport. No. I still need a car, but I was just wondering, could you please have the driver come around to the Bayview Towers service entrance? That's where we'll meet him. No, it's just me and my 2 kids.
Nick, why shouldn't you be the one to find Maggie?
I just think that it should be someone in her family, or somebody, you know.
Well, she doesn't feel like she has a family right now. And her mom took off to Europe again. Cass isn't her dad. She doesn't know where she stands with the Coreys. I mean, she needs her friends right now.
Well, you know, you're much closer to Maggie. You know, maybe you should look.
Well, I would, but I can't get off work.
Come on, she's gonna probably turn up somewhere. It's Maggie.
No, you didn't see her when she ran out of the Coreys. She was a wreck. All right, she almost smashed into a truck.
But Carl and Cass are looking for her, right? Maybe they found her already.
No, I just talked to them. They haven't heard from her. Wait a minute here. Tell me the truth here. What is going on between you and Maggie?
What do you mean?
Well, it sounds like you don't want to find her.
Well, it's not that.
What? Did you have a fight or something?
No, it's just that I've looked everywhere and I don't know where she is.
Well, what about the old mill? You know how she likes to hang out there? Sassy's.
Yeah, I checked there too. I talked to the bartender. Told him to call me if he sees her.
Student union.
Yeah. I saw Pam and Shelley. They're on the case. They're gonna keep an eye out for her.
All right, what about the hospital?
Yes, the hospital, the lake, the park, even the docks. Sophie, I'm telling you, I've looked everywhere.
And where could she be?
You know, maybe, like I said, maybe she skipped town.
No, she left without her purse. I mean, she doesn't have any money. She doesn't have her credit cards with her. She has no clothes, no food. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know what? Maybe she went someplace that meant a lot to her. You know, a place with a lot of memories, or I mean, you have any idea where that could be, or?
Yeah, I just thought of something.
What? Where?
I'll be back in a little while. You know that I'm crazy about you, don't you?
Yeah, and I feel that way about you, but...
Just don't forget that. Ever. You promise?
Sure. But what does that have to do with Maggie?
I just want you to know how much you mean to me, that's all.
Nick? Hey, good guy you got there.
Hey!
Sophia, Carlino, what's up? Oh, is Gary here?
No, he's actually working the late shift.
That figures. We never seem to get our schedules to click.
Oh.
Listen, I have got to thank you for setting us up for a night at the Summer Garden Inn. It was exactly what we needed.
Oh, yeah? Was it super romantic?
Totally. We had the best time. We really needed to reconnect, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what it's like to have a killer schedule, so...
Anyways, we're just so grateful. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, sure. Summer Garden Inn. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, the Gardenia room has a hot tub.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense.
All right, well, the specials are in here.
Okay.
By the way, did the police ever find out what happened with your mom's hit and run? Or...
Not yet. That case is still open.
Well, we had a good marriage for a lot of years, Charlene. I just don't want you to think this is easy for me.
I would think it's a relief for you. Now you can be with Felicia and you never have to look back.
It's not like that. We both suffered a loss here. I know how it happened hurt you deeply, and I'm sorry for that. And I'm sorry for the way it affected you and Greg.
Are you here for my forgiveness?
No, I just wanted to see if you were okay.
Well, John, that's not your job anymore, to take care of me. I'm doing surprisingly well at that myself.
Well, just because we're getting a divorce doesn't mean that I'm going to stop caring.
There is nothing you can do or say that will make this better. You can't perform surgery. You can't put a stitch in it and then heal all the wounds, John.
Can't you admit that you're hurting?
Well, I can certainly admit it. I just don't want to admit anything to you.
Well, maybe that was part of the problem that we had in our marriage. We both tried to hide our feelings from each other, just tried to tough it out, but it didn't work. Maybe that's why we're getting a divorce.
Well, if that's how you need to explain it, John, if that's how you need to deal with the guilt, I'm not going to do this again. No, not going to.
Charlene, there were problems in our marriage before Felicia.
Yes, there were, John, but there was also a lot of love and a lot of caring and a lot of support. And I will admit the mistake I made was believing that it would last forever. But it didn't. Too much has happened. We're not the same people anymore.
Yeah, that's for sure. When I look at you, I see a very strong woman who's taken a life that fell apart, and you're able to put it all back together again.
Well, if you're going to tell me this was a growing experience, John.
No, it wasn't a growing experience. Well, maybe it was a growing experience, but it wasn't a good experience. Not for you, for me, or for Gregory. But it happened. And all we can do now is to try to make the best life we can for Greg.
That's what this is about?
What do you mean?
And I thought that we'd worked out the custody arrangement. I thought we were pretty clear about it.
We are.
All right, John, what is this about? What are you doing here? Do you want concessions? Do you want more time with Greg?
No, that's got nothing to do with this. I got the letters from the lawyers. It set me back. I was upset by it. I thought you might feel the same.
Why? This is no surprise. You knew this was coming.
I thought you might be hurting, that's all. Divorce isn't easy. And when you see it in writing, I mean, it's such a finality to it. There's such an end to it.
No, the end came for me a long time ago, when I found out about you and Felicia. I gotta get back to work. I'll see you when we sign the papers.
You know, this may not help, but, I'm sorry.
I just want this to be over.
I have been honest with you. I told you I don't know where the evidence is.
Well, that evidence was in your hospital room, Donna, when Cass and I went to find Josie.
Went to find Josie so that she could turn me into the police.
And when we got back, you and the evidence was gone.
You know, Michael, what probably happened is that somebody took it. A visitor or another patient. I mean, you just can't tell.
Of course. Now, the question remains, why would somebody do that?
Well, people do that all the time in hospitals. That's why they ask you to leave your valuables.
Donna, stop it. Just stop it with all these cockamamie excuses. You took that evidence. Would you please tell me where it is?
I don't know.
You don't know, or you don't remember? Dr. Wellfleet.
I don't need a psychiatrist!
Morgan.
Donna, what did you tell the police about Courtney's death?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Right. Thought you were on the phone.
I was just calling a car because I'm going to go over and see Cass.
That's okay, I'll drive you.
No, you don't have to. I wouldn't want to bother you.
What are you talking about? I cleared the decks for you guys. Your wish is my command.
Thanks. I think it would be boring for you just sitting around waiting for us.
Well, let's do something else. Let's go enroll the kids in school. I mean, you're want to start getting settled down now here, aren't you?
I don't think I should cancel my appointment with Cass.
Okay.
No.
No. We'll put it off a day, 2, a week, a month, a year. What does it really matter? You're not going anywhere, right?
I'll call Cass. Come on. Would you mind getting us some dinner?
No problem. I'll order something.
No. It's just I promised the boys that we would get burgers from Big Jimmy's, and they don't deliver. Would you mind?
Big Jimmy's it is. Do you remember what you said? Bridget said that you could rely on me. You trust me, don't you?
Yeah, I have so far, haven't I?
You're good and level with me.
About what?
You know, Vicky, I know that you, like to run. You know, you like to run ever since you were a little girl. I remember you tried to run away once, and Bridget talked you into staying because she said that running wasn't the answer. Because if you run, your problems will chase you. You know?
Jake, I mean, come on. I think this is a little different than that.
It's different. I mean, I'm here. It's a Glasser. I mean, we got through it then. We'll get through it now.
You are my best friend. I don't know what I'd ever do without you.
Well, I hope you never have to worry about it.
I'm starved.
Okay, you're starved. So, what do you say I get some cheeseburgers and malts all around?
Got it.
Okay. You be careful.
I will. Won't open the door to any strangers.
It's not strangers that I'm worried about.
Come on. It's not like Grant's standing out there in the hallway, you know?
You never know with that guy.
My stomach's rumbling.
Got it. So I'll,
Get yourself some onion rings, okay?
That's my favorite.
You deserve something special.
I got one for you. I'll be back in 2 shakes.
Got your wallet?
That's good.
Stephen, Kirkland, get out here right now.
Morgan, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Michael, I just want to ask her a couple of questions.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't you ask the cops?
Because they're useless.
Why did you turn me into the police?
Because you were the last person to see Courtney alive. I thought you might know something.
Like what? How she was shamelessly chasing after Matthew?
Donna, stop that. No, would you go to the kitchen or something now? Look, Morgan, I'm sorry. You picked a heck of a time to come calling. This is not good.
Michael, I need some answers.
Well, you're not going to get any from Donna today.
Why are you being so secretive?
You should have seen the other. McNamara and his pals grilled her until she had to be hospitalized. She's almost over the edge,
I'm not going to
man.
upset her. I promise. I need 5 minutes of her time.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you ask me? Just maybe I know the answers. Try me. Ask.
Okay, did Donna see anyone down in the docks the night Courtney died, besides Matthew?
She says she didn't.
Did she see any evidence?
Like what?
Like a tape recorder. Courtney carried it with her everywhere. She used it at the hospital to take notes. Now, the cops found her gym bag, but the tape recorder was not found. So either it was stolen, or Courtney's killer has it.
Please leave me alone. No. No! No!
Maggie,
Nick,
what are you doing here? Everybody is looking for you.
even you?
Well, yeah. Sophia told me you were really upset. I'm sorry it didn't work out with you and Cass, really.
I thought he was my father. I loved him. How can my mother do this to me?
You know, Cecile.
You think I would by now.
gotta be rough when it's your mother, right?
Yeah. She's happy now. Smooching off some old Viscount in Europe. Where does that leave me?
Come on. Carl is going crazy looking for you. So's Cass. And your friends, Sophia, Pam, and Shelley, they're all freaking out.
What about you, Nick?
Yeah, I am your friend, Maggie. You know that.
Sometimes I'm not so sure about that.
Come on.
Oh, you're all like the rest of them, my mother, Cass. You don't care about me. Nobody
Look,
does.
you know that's not true, Maggie.
Then why does everyone hurt me, huh? Every time I let someone come close to me, it happens. I mean, I shouldn't even be surprised about Cass. It's just one more disappointment to add to a long list.
You gonna be okay?
Just go.
I really don't want to leave you like this.
What difference does it make?
You shouldn't be alone right now, Maggie.
Well, I am. I'm all alone in my life. And there's not a damn thing anybody could do about that.
I wish I could help you.
You really mean...
I don't like to see you like this.
There is something you could do.
What?
Would you hold me?
Maggie, I really don't think this is such a great idea.
Why? Because it's here where we made love.
You really need to go home.
I don't know where that is anymore.
You can't stay here. It's a barn.
I thought you said you wanted to help me.
I do.
Well, then maybe if I knew that night we were together meant at least something to you.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you.
Then stay with me. Don't turn your back on me. Don't be like everyone else, because I really don't think I could take that right now.
I really think we should go someplace else. Okay?
Don't you feel anything for me? Anything at all?
I said that I was your friend. I said that.
Get out of here.
What?
Friends don't use each other.
Wait, back up.
That's
one
exactly what you did. You made love to me and then you dumped me.
I told you how I felt about Sophia and
you are the worst. You say you care about Sophia, but then you make love to me, someone you don't give a damn about.
That's not exactly how it went.
I hate
you know that.
I really hate you, and you're going to be
calm.
sorry for what you did to me. I'm never going to let you forget it.
Okay, you guys got all your stuff? We gotta get out of here.
Hey, Mom. I don't want to go.
Stephen, I don't
like it here.
I understand that. I don't have time to argue with you about this now, all right? We have to leave, and we have to leave now.
Mom! Are we going to be away forever?
Yes, I think we might be.
We're never going to see anybody here again?
Well, you know what, though? I think that when we get settled, then Nana and Grandpa and Uncle Nick, they'll all come visit us. Jake. Think of all the fun people we're going to meet.
I don't want to meet any new people. I'm going to stay here.
I know. I'm going to miss it, too.
Mom?
What, honey?
Where are we going?
You know,
Kirk. Get Mr. Theodore. I'm going to need him. Mom? Why are you making us leave?
Honey, you know why.
Grant. But Jake said we could fight him. Like Batman and Robin.
But you see, honey, this isn't like the comics, you know? The good guys don't always win, and that's why we can't stay.
Where are we going?
I'm not exactly sure yet. Okay? But you know what? The important thing is we are going to all be together. That's the only thing that matters, right?
Daddy come too?
That is something I'm going to have to talk to you about later, all right? But right now, we got to go. Come on, we've got a car waiting for us. All set?
I'd like to make a donation, please. I didn't know you were going to be here.
Yeah, we're raising a lot of money for the women's shelter. It's good.
Well, I would write you a check, but I left my checkbook at home. But believe me, I'm good for it.
I'm not worried. I know where you live.
No, do you?
So, how's your day going?
Well, I did have a talk with Charlene about the divorce.
And?
I don't think she's ever going to come to terms with it.
Will you?
Hey, I love you. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, my God. Somebody took it.
Donna?
Guys, put your stuff down.
I thought we were leaving.
I know, we've had a little change of plans. Would you go play in your room? Give Jake and me a minute to talk?
Are you two gonna fight?
Little man, why don't you go do what your mom says, okay?
Okay.
You lied to me.
Don't you think I want to stay? Huh? Bay City's my home. Do you think I want to leave?
Then don't.
Jake, it's like you and my whole family. You know, you all think it's so easy. What, I just go into court, I fight Grant, and I win.
We will.
He got pardoned. I think he can buy a judge.
I'll tell you something, Vicky. We won't let that happen, okay?
No. No, not okay. Because people like Grant, they just think they can get whatever they want. Don't you see? Jake, Grant thinks he deserves to be with Kirkland. Even if he only has limited visitation, he's going to ruin my son. He's going to ruin him. If I stay here in Bay City, that's what's going to happen to Kirkland. And I'm telling you, I cannot bear that. So I'm asking you, please, if you really care about us as much as you say you do, don't stop us from leaving. Please be my friend and let us go. Jake, what are you doing? Jake, who are you calling?
Morgan, Donna does not have Courtney's tape recorder.
She didn't see it anywhere.
No.
You know that for sure.
I know that. I spent the last couple of days with Donna, and if she'd had it, I would have seen it. She didn't even mention anything about it.
Okay, I get it. I'm gonna go talk to her. all
Hey,
right?
Morgan, I told you. Not you or anybody is going to talk
She knows
to Donna
something about the
today.
tape recorder, or she's got any other evidence.
She wouldn't remember if she'd seen the tape recorder. She's been having a blackout. She's been in the hospital.
Then how do you know she didn't see anything if she was having blackouts? I'm gonna talk to her.
Morgan, drop it, man. Just let it go.
I'm not letting go. I'm not walking out of here pretending I don't care about the woman I love. She was my life, and she was murdered, and by God, I'm gonna figure out who did it, Michael.
I am so sorry. The fact is that the health of my ex-wife is more important than your need to know. Now, we're all going to find out who did this eventually. It'll happen. I guarantee it sometime soon.
How do you know that?
Yeah, come here.
Is Mrs. Hudson here?
Yeah, she's in the kitchen back there. Didn't you see her?
No, and the service door was left open.
Excuse me.
Donna, what are you doing here?
I came to see you.
In Rita's office.
Well, you weren't in your office, so I thought you might be in here, and I came.
And what are you doing down there?
I thought that I heard something drop. Obviously, I'm just hearing things. Didn't find anything.
So, you wanted to talk to me?
Yes. I wanted to thank you.
For what?
For getting me off with the police. You know, I made just an innocent comment about the rip in the coat, and they acted like I was the one who ran you down.
Donna, I told the police everything that I remember. If you were the hit-and-run driver, I certainly couldn't identify you.
Charlene, you know we've had our differences over the years, but you can't possibly believe that I'm capable of doing such a thing.
You tell me.
Well, I don't want you to get the wrong idea.
I haven't. I have not gotten... I think I know exactly what you're doing here.
You do?
Yes, this is about Michael, isn't it?
That's what you think?
Donna, I want you to know that Michael and I are just friends. That's all we ever have been, no matter what's happened, and that's all we ever can be.
Maybe for you.
For Michael, too. Now, would you like me to have him paged so he can come and get you and...
He's not here.
He didn't drive you over?
No, I drove over on my own.
Well, Donna, then I think I'll call you a cab. You shouldn't be driving yourself, okay?
Why? Do you think I'm going to try to run down somebody else?
Donna, you have not been yourself lately. You need help.
So you're the one who's trying to get Michael to have me committed. Well, you can forget that. I'm perfectly capable of running my own life. I don't need you to do it. I don't need my...
What is it, Donna?
Sophia, is Joe around?
Oh, no, he's out on a case right now. He probably won't be in tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Josie, maybe you can help me out here.
Sure, what's up?
I was over at Donna's apartment. Now, she is obviously hiding something about Courtney's murder.
Morgan, I told you this once before. I cannot talk to you about this case.
Josie, you knew Courtney. You knew what she went through. Now, she didn't deserve to die like this, and I can't let this rest until I find out who did it to her.
Believe me, we're doing all that we can.
Hey, wait a second. Look, you were shot. You were almost killed yourself. I was there, and I saw Gary and how he reacted. If he lost you, that would have destroyed his whole life.
Well, we're lucky that didn't happen. You know, thanks to you and John.
And Courtney. Now, I can't sleep thinking about how she died and what it must have been like for her. And I need answers.
I understand, Morgan. You know, and I wish that I could help. I really do, but I can't... I don't know the answers. I think that you'll just have to talk to McNamara.
Now the hell with him. I gotta figure out who did this to Courtney.
Donna, is something wrong?
I'm just terribly sorry for going off like that. I didn't mean to. Is this your mail? Have you gone through it today
That's
yet?
my outgoing mail.
Oh, well, I'll just be happy to put it in the mail slot for you on my
Thank
way
you very
out.
much. I appreciate it, and
Right
it's a great favor. I just have to keep this one because there's no address, and I have to see what was inside it.
Charlene, I don't feel well. I feel all of a sudden, please.
What?
Could you please give me a glass of water?
I'll give you some water. Here.
Oh, hot. Warm
What do you mean hot?
tea. Hot, soothing tea.
What's
It would
the
make
tea?
me feel so much better.
Okay.
Please,
All right.
would you
Now,
mind?
just stay here for just a minute, all right? Okay? Just a minute. Michael, hello. I hope you get this message soon. This is Charlene. It's Donna. She's here at the hospital, and she's really not looking well. I think she needs your help. So, I'll keep her here as long as I can. Just hurry, please. Thanks.
Charlene, I just wanted to remind you that I'm taking Gregory out to dinner tonight.
Sure, that's fine. But he has to be home right afterward. He can't stay the night.
I hadn't planned on that. He'll be home before his bedtime.
Okay. Thank you. See you later.
This tension is never going to be over, is it?
I hope when the divorce is over, things will get back to normal.
There is no normal when it comes to the three of us.
Donna!
Look, Maggie, I do give a damn about you. As a friend. Look, I'm sorry if that hurts you, but I gotta be honest.
Honest? You weren't honest with me since the day we met when I was with Tomas. You tried to get me. You didn't care that I was with him. You made me fall in love with you, and then as soon as I did, you dropped me.
Wait, 1 second. You played me and Tomas off against each other all summer. And then you accused me of trying to rape you. That's what happened.
I know that was horrible. I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. I begged you to forgive me, but would you?
Things changed after that, Maggie. I changed.
Because of Sophia?
Yes.
Have you told Sophia that it was me you were in the barn with? Did you tell Sophia that it was me you were making love to here? Are you still lying to her?
It hurt her enough that I was with somebody else. It would kill her if she found out it was you. Look, you hate me? Fine, hate me. But don't take it out on Sophia. She hasn't done anything to you.
Everybody cares about little Sophia's feelings. What about mine? Nobody cares about mine.
You know that's not true. I told you.
I'm never gonna let you forget what you did to me.
You're all set. You leave Bay City tonight on a tugboat.
On a tugboat? What are you talking about? Don't you think it would be a lot faster maybe if we left on a plane?
Oh, that's right. You're going to leave on an airplane. That will definitely fool Grant. I mean, it fooled him the last time. He didn't find us at the airport or anything. Like he wouldn't find you at a bus station or a train station, or if you got in the car.
Okay. I don't know how I'm ever going to pay you back for this.
I wish you didn't have to.
Wish I didn't have to either. I don't have any other choice, do I? Would you do another favor for me, please?
Of course.
Would you just explain to Mom and to Dad, to Nick, everybody, just, explain to them.
Just want you to know how proud I am of you. That as a mother, that you would raise your children on the run.
I want you to know that I am not intending to stay on the run, all right? I'm going to find a place. I want to put down stakes eventually somewhere.
Well, I hope it happens sooner than later. I mean, I think that your children deserve to be raised a little better than this, being shuttled around.
What, do you think I like this? Do you think I like doing this to them? I'm going to work it out, okay? I'm going to find someplace. Find someplace safe. I'm going to find someplace where nobody bothers us.
That sounds so pretty, doesn't it? Pretty lonely.
I'm going to miss my family. I'm going to miss my friends. I'm going to miss you.
It doesn't have to be this way.
I told you why I can't stay.
Who's talking about staying? I'll go too.
You were chicken as a little kid. You were chicken as a bigger little kid. And now that you're grown up, you've got one last chance to do something really, truly daring. Chicken pizza? Sure.
Hey, any luck finding Maggie?
Yeah.
What happened?
She's still pretty upset.
Oh, so I have to call Cass Winthrop and Mr. and Mrs. Hutchins. You know what? They're going to be so relieved. I can't believe it. I can't wait to talk to her myself.
Sophia,
Is she all right?
just wait.
What? What? Is there something wrong?
There's something I got to tell you.
hell are you doing in here?
You want to come with me?
Sure. Why not? I mean, the kids, they need a role model. You need a friend. I mean, who else you gonna punch?
Slap.
What do you say? I'll go with you.
Uncle Jake's coming with us.
No.
Yeah, what do you think of that
Wait
idea,
a minute.
man?
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be so cool.
So
Come on.
cool.
Come on, Mom, please.
Come on, Mom.
Please, Freddie, please.
The sugar on top, Mom. Let's go.